Hello, I'm Mayor Michael P. Londeau. Twice a month, the Westland City Council meets at City Hall to conduct the regular business of the city. They go through the agenda and discuss items as needed, and then vote to approve, deny, or postpone each item. The purpose of this program is to shed a little more light on some select items that were brought up at the meeting. So on this edition of After the Gavel, I will be going into detail on a few things from the August 21st City Council meeting. I'm going to start with some of the items from the consent calendar portion of the agenda. As a reminder, these are things that are placed on the agenda with the intent of them being considered to be routine. It doesn't mean that they're not important or haven't been discussed. The entire council has had all the necessary information and has already reached out to myself or members of my administration with any questions about these items. The first item was from Lutheran High School to hold their annual homecoming parade on Cowan Road on October 6th at 5:30 p.m. and to get assistance from our police department to block traffic as needed during the parade as it travels down Cowan to Farmington and back to the school. The Westland Professional Firefighters, Local 1279, will hold their annual Fill the Boot charity drive on August 24th through 26th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the intersection of Wayne and Ford Roads. This event raises money for research and medication testing for children with muscle diseases to help improve their quality of life. Firefighters across the country have been filling the boot since 1954. Next, our Department of Public Service had a variety of items approved for the Department of Public Services, including a 2-year contract for our annual supply of rock salt through a cooperative bid with 30 other communities, which dramatically lowers our rates. Council approved a 2-year professional service contract with National Industrial Maintenance, a local company from Dearborn. They have been the city's sweeping contractor for the last 8 years. Next, the purchase of 2 Snow Raider machines were approved using the M-Ideal pricing. This allows DPS to improve timeliness and efficiency when clearing walking paths and sidewalks. Next was the approval of the replacement of 3 very important tools for the DPS. A 2006 hot patch trailer. The department currently has 2 of the machines, replacing one of the 5 multi-purpose 1-ton dump trucks in the fleet, and the replacing of 2 tandem axle dumps equipped with snow and ice packages. We'll be replacing 2 older international trucks in our current fleet. These and some other items will help the efficiency of the department that takes such care of our infrastructure, roads, and many other crucial responsibilities. There was a purchase of 7 picnic tables, including 1 wheelchair accessible picnic table for the Jefferson Barnes Community Vitality Center. The City Council previously approved CDBG funds for improvements at the Jefferson Barnes Community Center. The Council also approved 29 replacement bulletproof vests for the police department. In fiscal year 2016, the Bureau of Justice Assistance created a grant funding opportunity regarding soft body armor for police officers. The Westland Police Department quickly applied for funding, and our agency has received funding annually since inception. It is best practices and recommended by the manufacturer that these vests are replaced after 5 years. This year, the Westland Police Department is in need of 29 vests, totaling $22,040. The BJA grant demands the agency follow the manufacturer's recommendation for replacement, as well as the product is made in USA. Lastly, it is required that we have a mandatory wear policy regarding the soft body armor, which we've had in place for decades. With this funding opportunity, the BJA has approved to reimburse the Westland Police Department for 50% of the costs, saving the city $11,020. In the new business portion of the meeting, Ken Sharp was reappointed to the Planning Commission for a 3-year term that will expire on August 20th, 2026. Mr. Sharp has served on the Planning Commission for more than 28 years and is the current chairman on the commission. Congratulations, Mr. Sharp. Council then approved the land division requested by the homeowner at 6225 Arthur to combine 3 parcels, then split it into 2 parcels. One parcel is developed by a single-family dwelling, and the other 2 are vacant. Council concluded the new business portion of the agenda by approving an existing truck and trailer repair business request for a site plan to construct a 4,000 square foot addition to the existing truck repair building and a new 10,500 square foot building to be used for warehouse space at 1475 South Newburgh. All existing gravel areas on site will be paved. In my comments at the end of the meeting, I talked about some of the great things that happened recently or are coming soon. I answered some recycling questions from the previous meeting, one being, how much revenue does the city make in our revenue share? The revenue share received for the 2022-2023 fiscal year was approximately $30,000. We were also asked about the contamination rate. The contamination rate is approximately 15%. This was calculated based on the contamination fee as a percent of the total contract cost for the year, which is based on the tonnage process. We had a few residents come up to bring to our attention various concerns, questions, or comments on neighborhood disputes. Our city attorney did a great job explaining the process the city needs to take to ensure due process for all parties involved. He also explained the city's role once it is in the legal process in the district court. We know this can be very frustrating, and we strive to ask our courts for expeditious resolutions when residents call my office for assistance. I took a moment to extend my sincere gratitude for the invitation from John and Lindsay on Gary Avenue to the 32nd annual Gary Avenue Block Party last Saturday. It was truly a memorable event that brought our community together in such a warm and festive atmosphere. It's events like these that remind us of the beauty of a close-knit community and the joy of spending time with our neighbors. I greatly appreciate the time, energy, and effort you dedicated to making the block party such a success. Your hospitality and generosity did not go unnoticed, and I'm incredibly grateful to have been a part of it. There are many road projects happening around the city right now. Some are Wayne County projects, and some are city projects. The following are Wayne County road projects. Wayne Road from Cherry Hill to Palmer. The contractor is in the process of placing the final layer of asphalt. This project was scheduled to be completed in October of 2023. However, they are ahead of schedule and work should be substantially complete and reopen to traffic in early September. The Merriman Road Bridge project is in progress. The contractor ran into some issues with existing utilities at the Merriman over Middle Rouge Bridge, and the engineers are redesigning plans for the revised bridge foundations. The Merriman over Hines Drive Bridge is progressing as scheduled. Original completion date is November 15th, but this date could be delayed. Last week, we asked the county for a revised schedule, and as soon as we receive it, we'll let you know. The Wayne Road over Tonquish Creek Bridge. Design is completed, and the contractor is almost done with relocating utilities. Original start date was November 23rd. However, closing Wayne Road and project start will not take place until the Merriman Road Bridge project is completed and reopened to traffic. Merriman Road resurfacing between Michigan Ave and the Rouge River Bridge is completed. Middle Belt resurfacing between Warren and Ann Arbor Trail is completed. I discussed some of the many of our local roads that needed to be improved through our DPS City Capital Improvement projects. Marquette resurfacing between Herbert and Carlson has been completed. South John Hicks resurfacing between Palmer and Glenwood is completed. Palmer resurfacing between Hamilton and Schuman and John Hicks to Hannon was completed. District 23, 30, 17, 21, 41, and 43 deficient concrete removal and replacement and asphalt resurfacing has finished. Pavement joint and crack sealing projects have been completed. Cowan Road, there's a water main replacement and asphalt resurfacing, and it's ongoing right now. In District 3, we're doing deficient concrete removal and replacement, and it's on schedule. Our sanitary sewer lining project is also currently on schedule. As we eagerly prepare for the upcoming school year and welcome back teachers and students, the safety and well-being of our school community remains a top priority. Be sure to look out for school zone signals and always watch the speed limits and abide by them. Be cautious of children near schools, bus stops, sidewalks while waiting to go to school. It is important to slow down around schools and watch out for children going to and from school. We hope you have a safe and enjoyable school year. Thanks for joining me for this episode of After the Gavel. I'll be back again after the next City Council meeting, which is scheduled for Tuesday, September 5th at 7 p.m. You can visit our website at cityofwestland.com to see a copy of the agenda and support materials as soon as they are prepared. If you have any questions or concerns about these items, or any other questions or concerns, please call my office at 734-467-3200. You can also email me at mayor@cityofwestland.com. We'll see you then.